It's Nolan.
Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Shining on them haters, man. Shining on them haters, man. Shining on them haters, man. Shining on them haters. We came up hard, matched up with the squad. 5 deep in the car for a drink from a dog. Got a heat from a quad, but I see through your flaws. Money missing, I just come and get it. Got my hustle with it, running up the ditches, build the muscle, lifting up the bundles, picture, never talking, even if a service in it. I've been living on the outer limits. All my homies know I'm on the grind. I've been working around the clock to get it, putting hours like it's overtime. All I know is how to get the bread. Take the dough and I'ma make it rise. Got my partner about to bring the pasta, that's a full meal with the Parmesan. Got it monetized. I'ma show you how to play in this game. Gotta check and blow it quick as it came. Seeming flossing with them diamonds and rings. That street money never sit in the bank. Yeah, I'm back on my road, back on the block on my bros. Talking the grip as it grows, stay on my toes. Do what they take for my goals. Couple days straight ain't closed. Shout it, call it with the more problems. Change my number, I don't take the calls. I just shake it off and get more guala. Heart pumping like cold water. Run the street like my forefathers. I was taught to get the most out of it. Hustle up, nigga, double up. That's the only way you ever gon' profit. Blow it bag before I take it home. Hard times just made me strong, so I'm cool-headed when the heat is on. All the talking, I'ma prove I'm wrong, homie, yo.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. In this video, we're going to be getting into the Eskimo Bros. Yes, indeed. Music industry rap nigga shit. Gotta watch it, baby mama. Somebody always plotting on her. You feel me? Just how the game goes. Okay? Now, I don't know if this is going to result in a full-fledged rap beef. I don't know if niggas is going to start rapping about this shit in their songs or what. However, it does seem that G Herbo is feeling some type of way. All right? It's being reported that G Herbo has now unfollowed Lil Baby. And the word on the street, according to Jada Cheeves, she was on, I believe, TikTok Live recently. She was just having conversation, getting herself ready. And somebody put in the comments that Ari smashed Lil Baby. Okay? In that live, she actually reacted to the comment and said, "That's been going on. That ain't nothing new." Confirming that Miss Ari Fletcher smashed Lil Baby. Now, if y'all don't know, Ari Fletcher, of course, she is a social media influencer. You might call her an Instagram model. You know, I believe she's delving into the world of Twitch streaming now. But most recently, she is known as Moneybagg Yo's girl. Okay? Wife, fiance, we don't know. They're supposed to have, locked it in and turned the key. But every couple months, it seems like things are rocky with them, right? Now, G Herbo was originally the one dating Ari, right? I think he introduced her to the game. Their relationship went bad. Pretty sure G Herbo was out here smashing on, the availabilities out here. She got tired of his shit. They ended up having a child. They've been co-parenting for years. She then linked with Moneybagg Yo. She's been his longtime girlfriend. And from what I've seen on social media, it seems like G Herbo, Moneybagg, and Ari are one big happy family. Like, they've kind of embraced that whole thing. Like, he's actually gotten cool with him, met the nigga. They locked in solid. So there's no bad blood there. However, as it pertains to Lil Baby, I believe G Herbo and Lil Baby were actually friends and have been friends for years. G Herbo spends a lot of time in Atlanta, just like Lil Durk did prior to being, imprisoned. So he's locked in heavily with like the Young Thugs. I would assume the Lil Babies of the world. and other Atlanta rappers. You know what I mean? Like, he's super locked in with these guys. So I think he expected their relationship to be a little bit more solid. And now that this information has come out online, he's decided to unfollow him. And of course, you know, in the world of social media, an unfollow is definitely portrayed as a beef, a problem, or at bare minimum, a statement that I ain't fucking with you right now. That's how it's perceived online. I don't know who actually is watching the follows. I don't know the people who go out of their way to go do that. I don't know if they get paid to do that, if they get paid hourly to just keep track of niggas and who they following and who they not. But the screenshots have been released. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play the video of Jada Cheese, aka Jada Waiter. I'm going to play or show the footage of the unfollows coming from G Herbo to Lil Baby. And then we're going to get into a clip from Jada when she was on the Impact ATL. This show originally aired a couple years ago. And you can hear her addressing Ari back then about Lil Baby, because at that time she felt like there could have been something afoot. All right? So walk with me.
So that way, now that I'm on Accutane, I'm good. It's like I'm not purging. Them rumors are true. No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing. But I don't want to talk about that. Like, literally, let's not talk about that. Like, it's not rumors. That shit is true. So that way, now that I'm on.
All right. So she says, that's not rumors. That shit's true. Let's not talk about it. And remember, Jada and Lil Baby also have a child. I think, is it more than one? But I know for sure they got one. Because they be trying to speculate about the little boy, the son, or whatever. That should be unfair, how they be treating that child online. But anyway, you can see here, confirms the rumors about Ari and Lil Baby. That's not a rumor. That shit been going on. No shade. I just don't want to talk about it. She wanted to, not delve into it because she was really talking about her skincare and her, her look, her aesthetic. But she saw the comment and decided, hey, let's just go. Let's not beat around the bush. That's some true shit. But we're not gonna get into all of it right now. Okay? So that came out. As people were talking about it online, Ari then comes out with a tweet and delete. She says, and to whom it may concern, yes, I did that. All right. So people definitely put two and two together and said, ooh, she's aiming that at Jada and anybody who needs to know, yes, I did that. Now, for me, I think that will make things interesting with Moneybagg. Because now he got to look up. I mean, maybe they had a private conversation about it and he's secure with the situation and now it's coming to the light. He already was warned. But if he's finding out with the rest of the world with this shit, either they have privately split or they going through turmoil in this very moment. Which is always, like I said, it's always a thing between him and her. Like 1 minute they be locked in, they be talking about they husband and wife and all that shit. Then the next minute you'll see her and it be like, damn, is she fucking with somebody else? Is he, you know what I mean? It be question marks. They whole relationship look like the Riddler, just a fucking suit full of question marks and shit. You know what I mean? So there's that. She claims that she was actually going to go live today. I honestly believe that the live that she's doing on Twitch probably ain't even going to talk about this shit. She just wanted to use it as a reason to get people to come watch her. But she did put an update saying that she's going to go live. So here it says, they want that old Ari for what though? That's a crazy, low down, dirty cutthroat. 3:30 EST. So that would have been, it's 6 o'clock EST my way. So let me see if anybody got some footage of her going live today. No. So as of yet, we don't see any. I don't see any footage of her addressing this situation from her Twitch live. I would think somebody would have tuned in just for the mess, just to break the story. But 3:30 EST looked like it came and went. Okay, so maybe I'll have to come back on another video if she decides to address this at a later time. Okay. Now remember last year when Cardi B and Offset were initially going through their back and forth online, going through the early stages of trying to get their divorce and all of that different type of stuff, I believe some DMs were leaked about Ari allegedly having an affair with Offset as well, or at least there was something of that nature that was in the talk, right? Y'all remember that? Well, if you don't, here's a refresher, all right? So apparently Ari be letting it spread for these rappers with bread, all right? So up top, I believe this is a text thread between Ari and someone else, who I don't know. It says, do he be telling you the shit he been putting her through? It's not funny like he FaceTiming her now, trying to be funny with the girl. Mind you, she not even bothering him. Here it says, no, he don't tell me nothing like that. And that's weird on his part if he is doing that. Says, yeah, don't let him manipulate you. He gonna tell you what he wants you to think. Yeah, they were cool at the time. They were cool on the 22nd, but now they're beefing because he came to New York and bought the kids nothing for Christmas. Y'all remember that? Cardi B flipped out because he ain't get their kids nothing, but he had bought his other kids from other baby mamas gifts for Christmas. But she found out he bought this girl all this expensive jewelry, bought all his kids stuff except the 3 with Cardi, so they've been beefing since. This thing says, I don't lie. We've been DMing for months. In real life, I'm not this nice. I told my friend they should have never lied to me. Up top right, this is Cardi and Ari. So I think Ari says, why are you saying that I've offset this weekend? Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you support. Lying on my pussy is crazy. No, hold on. So I think that's Cardi messaging. Why are you saying that I fuck Offset this weekend? Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you support. Lying on my puss is crazy. And he have not fucked me neither. Y'all truly gotta leave me the fuck alone. We both move on. Tell him to tell you how he was fucking Ari. Oh, wow. So this is somebody else while we was together. But yet I'm wrong for moving on, huh? Leave me the fuck alone. This person says he said he smashed you when you was in Atlanta. Then you have Ari coming out saying coming to a woman as a woman or telling on a woman to her man gotta be top 2 corniest, most miserable bitches alive. Which, I don't know. You know, I think coming to a woman as a woman sometimes is a good thing. It could be productive. It could be very counterproductive as well, because you could be putting yourself out there and motherfuckers don't even know who the hell you talking about. Like, ma'am, don't know nothing y'all going through or who the nigga you is talking about. But sometimes a woman be having the correct information and it could end up in a link up and like, yo, you just helped me connect the dots. I just helped you connect the dots. Now we ain't friends necessarily, but we got an understanding that this nigga ain't shit. Ari says, I kept it P. Or whoever put this on here. I kept it P. I ain't tell the world she was talking about Cardi. I ain't tell the world how she called Bag trying to tell on Ari because of Offset. So this is allegedly Cardi calling Moneybag Yo to let her know your girl sleeping with my old dude. All right? Which, to be honest, that is something that Moneybag should know. I don't understand how that would be an issue, but you know, the price of admission for the games these people be playing. You know, these industry motherfuckers, man, they just be getting down and dirty, doing whatever. Dirty, ENT, we all we got, ain't it? Now, this next piece I can't show on screen because it's going to show clips of the Impact ATL, which is a show that aired on BET. And of course, if that gets caught on screen, I could get hit with copyright. So we're going to just play the audio. But this is audio of Jada on the Impact ATL season 1, where she brings up Ari and some stuff that she put in her close friends on IG. Of course, you know, close friends means only certain people that you choose can see your Insta stories or whatever. And it got back to her that Ari was saying something about check on your BDs, baby daddies.
I don't know, that shit do be affecting me because it's like she'll do certain shit to make me believe like the internet might actually be right on what they talking about. She posted on her close friends and said, check on y'all BDs. So I'm like, shit, do I need to call Dominique? Like, what's going on? I feel hit. Right.
And Dominique is Lil Baby, by the way, for those that don't know. That's his real name.
This gap I feel hit because I know you done said some shit on your close friends before that was 100% about me and my friend.
So she be throwing shade.
Yeah. When I saw the post, I said, Ari, please. Because, like, girl, what you talking about? She said, what? I said, you be confusing me. She said, what is you talking about? Why you say Ari, please? That's that weird shit I be talking about. I said, no, because you be posting shit on your stories and I be confused, especially like the check on y'all BDs. I go to feeling like it's about me. She said, Jada, what? I think something's wrong with you. This how I know it's like you got some secret animosity with me. Because why would I be talking about you and my close friends? You're weird. I said, I don't post subliminal shit that you could even think me about you because that's weird.
All right. I know that shit was hella low, but they thought that they were friends, or at least Jada thought that they were friends once upon a time when they made the show. And she started getting weird vibes from Ari. She saw the thing in her close friends because, of course, again, Ari's with Moneybag. Jada wasn't with Lil Baby, but they have a child together. That's her baby daddy. They are locked in for life. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Ari and G Herbo. Locked in for life as co-parents. Which that would be a violation, you know, for most people. So she checked the temperature, said, hey, what's going on with this? Ari tried to play it off, say, you're weird. I don't know why you would even think I would say something like that about you. And here we are just a couple years later. And the very thing that she was checking in with her about is now resurfacing to the net. And it's looking like Ari did it. And it's looking like Ari even put a tweet out confirming that she did it. And she was supposed to go live to address it today, but I have not seen any proof of her doing so. Now, with all that being said, we're getting back to G Herbo unfollowing Lil Baby on Instagram after news broke that he hooked up with his baby mama Ari Fletcher. Now, I cannot play the audio from this because they've laced the music with backstabbers. Okay? By the OJs, ain't it? So we can't play that, but we can play the actual video. G Herbo unfollowed Lil Baby on Instagram after news broke that he hooked up with his baby mama Ari Fletcher. And as you can see, they're putting a red circle around some of these posts that G Herbo liked from Lil Baby in the past, but he's no longer in the follows list. All right. So again, I don't know if it's going to end up sparking a rap beef, if it's going to be problems, but clearly G Herbo is feeling some type of way, and at bare minimum, he's getting him off his timeline to protect his peace. But moving forward, when niggas start getting back in the booth, that is when we will know for sure if there's going to be any lyrics to follow, if there's going to be any back and forth, if they're going to take any shots. Hopefully not, honestly, because the niggas around these two niggas, G Herbo and Lil Baby, they be wanting to take shots for real, for real. They not rap niggas. they be wanting to get niggas laid out. So hopefully we don't have a war, because most wars are typically over women or money. So it does fit the criteria, but honestly, we don't need it. It's not something I want to see. Hopefully no bloodshed or anything of the like comes from this. If the friendship ends, then that's just what it is. But I guess we'll just go ahead and see. None of my thoughts are going to actually do anything for either of them. But let me know what y'all think, right? Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. Much love and respect. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Hide your baby mamas. Because you just never know what type of shit is going on out here. Now, I told y'all before, I believe, sometimes it can be a thing where you might meet the person you're going to be with forever through somebody else that already dealt with them. It's very possible. But it sounds to me like this ain't that type of occasion. It sounds like motherfuckers was just feeling a little tingle and let it sprinkle. You know what I mean? That's just how I'm perceiving it from the outside looking in. But again, I'm going to catch y'all a little bit later, all right? Y'all be good. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'll never politic and the drama be piling on. Father and greats unacknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5-6 bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I ran for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built. I had to